Today I'm scoring one-handed touchdowns to turn the Minnesota Vikings into a super team. I will have 5 attempts to score a 20-yard one-handed touchdown with each of the top 10 wide receivers in the NFL, and if I'm able to complete it, I get to steal one of their teammates' time to get into our first wide receiver. Starting out with the 10th best wide receiver in the NFL according to Madden, and it is Mike Evans, so we are going to be trying to do this. We are going to help him out as much as possible, just because of how hard this is, and we are able to get very close first try. I couldn't even talk right there. Alright, here we go. He's running the dig route. We're going to throw it there. What a snag! We get to add a Buccaneer to the team. Oh my gosh, dude. It was thrown behind him, and he just reached back and grabbed that thing. That was sick. So they don't really have a lot of help for us in our positions of need, like quarterback. It is Baker Mayfield, but we could get so much better than that. And then the other positions, like defensive tackle, already a solid one. Winfield, free safety, already have Harrison Smith. So we're going to get Tristan Wirfs and just beef up our offensive line. So first upgrade brings our offensive line to maybe the best in the NFL type of standards, but we still do need a running back, a quarterback, probably another wide receiver, and on the defense we need cornerbacks and a Mike and Will linebacker. But let's get on to the 9th ranked wide receiver. The 9th ranked wide receiver in the NFL, according to Madden, is Devontae Smith of the Eagles, so we're going to be looking to him here. It's not a good first try. Alright, second try, we have him on a little dig. We're going to throw it there. It's not even caught one-handed. Okay, time for the third try here. We're going to throw it there, and that's almost intercepted. All right, here goes our 4th attempt. He's going to be running a crosser. We just need the time. He's wide open. Catch it one-handed, and there we go. This is a sick one because there's only one guy we're going for. Saquon Barkley, welcome to the team. From the 2 upgrades we've gotten, this team is already looking like they are just a quarterback away from being Super Bowl contenders. All right, now it's time for the 8th best wide receiver in the NFL, Tyreek Hill. Here we go. This is our first of 5 attempts. We're going to put it there. First try. I was holding the button, but he didn't go for the one-handed catch. Man, I don't know if we'll get an opportunity better than that, but second try, we're going to throw it there. It's a diving catch, but still not one-handed. Third try, we've had 2 very nice opportunities. He's just not going for it. All right, time for our 4th try. He's just going to the end zone on this one. We'll throw it high right there. He's not going for it at all. 5th try, and I don't know why he's not going for the one-handed catches. I'm putting the input in. I'm holding the left bumper. He finally goes for it there, but it's too little too late. So that was our first L, and that really sucks because we want to build a good enough team to be able to simulate with and win a Super Bowl, and we need all the help we can get, so we cannot be losing at all. We've already lost once though, but now we have the 7th best wide receiver, Drake London, and at least he's trying to go one-handed. First try was pretty dang good. I liked what I saw because he went for the one-handed snag. That time was weird. 3rd attempt on the out route. We'll hit it there. He has the time to catch it one-handed. He just can't get around it. All right, this is our 4th try. It's already getting pretty scary because we don't want to lose 2 in a row. He caught it, but not one-handed. 5th and final try. This is our last opportunity. Kirk Cousins rolling out even though he's super old, and I believe he caught that one-handed. Let's make sure. All right, so here we go. Kirk Cousins rolls out and throws the slant, and that is... yes, a one-handed catch, and then he gets all the way to the end zone with it. We get to add a Falcon. So I'm kind of regretting adding Saquon because Bijan is a higher overall, but there are a couple of guys we could go for. We could get Drake London himself, but we're going to get Jesse Bates, and then we'll put either him or Harrison Smith over at strong safety. So Jesse Bates is our first defensive addition, so now we have a lethal safety combo because we put him at strong safety, and Harrison Smith is over at free safety. This team's already looking dirty with a 91 offense and an 84 defense, but there is still so much work to be done. So the 6th best wide receiver is one of my favorite wide receivers in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb. Here we go. We're wanting to do it with him. We're going to throw it right there. Just catch it one-handed. He does not. But I believe in him. 2nd try. Oh no. We got to wait for him to move a little bit. We'll throw it there. Just get it one-handed. He tried. All right, 3rd try. We have him on this crossing route. He might get open if I pump fake there and go right there, but Buddha jumps it. 4th attempt, we have him on a comeback route. Just catch it. He does. That's a great catch, but he can't get in the end zone. All right, now it is time for our 5th and final attempt. He's on the crosser. We're going to throw it there in triple coverage, and he comes down with it. That is insane. There's no way this dude caught this in triple coverage. That is just outrageous. So we could add any Cowboy, and it would be nice if we could bring in Micah Parsons, but we all know he got traded away a long time ago, which still, to this day, surprises me a lot. But I think for this one, we're actually just going to take CeeDee Lamb himself because he's the highest rated on the team. All right, number 5 is my favorite wide receiver in the NFL, Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's an absolute beast. I'm actually watching the Seahawks vs. 49ers game as I record this video. Seahawks are beating them pretty bad right now, and JSN had a touchdown. But here we go. We're going to be looking for a one-handed touchdown here, and someone that we already stole just intercepted that. All right, 2nd attempt. I'm glad Jesse Bates decided to ruin my day. He tried, but the defender got in the way. All right, 3rd attempt. Here we go. Oh, we have him wide open. Please just catch it one-handed. He does. We get to steal a Seattle Seahawks. We've been needing cornerbacks, so from the Seahawks, we are going to take Devin Witherspoon. So the 4th best quarterback in the NFL is Justin Jefferson, according to Madden. I still personally think he's number 1. He just has a horrible quarterback, but since he's already on the Vikings, this is where it gets interesting. If he completes it, nothing happens. But if he can't get it done, we have to put every player that we've added on a wheel and spin it, and whoever it lands on, we have to remove from the team. So the stakes are very high. Here we go. On our first try, we're going to throw it there, and wow, okay. He made that pretty anticlimactic. Now we're breaking into the top 3, and our 3rd best wide receiver is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He is an absolute beast. Here we go, and there's a lot of guys I'd like to steal from this team. That is a horrible start. All right, 2nd try now. We're going to throw it there. Amon-Ra, it's intercepted. 3rd try, he's on the corner route. We're going to throw it to the corner there. He caught it, and I think it was a touchdown, but not one-handed. All right, already on to our 4th try here. Come on. He's not even really trying to go one-handed. All right, it is our 5th and final try. We're going to be looking to Amon-Ra on the right side of the screen, looking for the corner route, and it is broken up. We do not get to add a lion. Now it is time for the 2nd best wide receiver in the NFL, Puka Nacua, and he has an MVP throwing him the ball. I'm not too worried. Why would you not catch that one-handed, bro? All right, 2nd try. And we're not going to get nothing. All right, now it is on to our 2nd attempt. We have Puka there. Please, it's intercepted. Now, Puka is a huge one because we'd get to add Matthew Stafford if we got this touchdown. So we're going to be trying hard for it, and it is not going well. This is our last attempt. We need some heat from Nacua. He's wide open. He gets the one-handed catch, and Matthew Stafford is coming to the Vikings. This team is officially insane, and I'd say probably Super Bowl ready, but there's still one guy left, the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL. Let's get to it. All right, now we have the only 99 overall wide receiver, Jamar Chase. Here we go. First try is not good. All right, 2nd try here. Need a good block from the running back. Bang. I thought he had it. 3rd try now. That was so freaking close. Oh, he's wide open now. Just need a good throw and a one-handed catch. And there we go. A Bengal is coming to Minnesota. All right, this is the final look at the team. We added Tristan Wirfs, Saquon Barkley, Matt Stafford, Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, and on defense we added Jesse Bates and Devin Witherspoon. This team is insane. 91 overall total, 97 offense, 85 defense. Let's simulate to the playoffs and see how the season goes. So we ended up going 11-6, and it looks like we didn't even win our division. The Packers did. They were the 1 seed. So we're a wild card team, so we're going to be away for most of the playoffs here, which is not very good. So we're taking on the Cowboys in this first round. Let's see if we can get a dub. And against the Cowboys, we were able to win. So now in the division round, we actually do get to be home because all of the low seeds won. So we're going to be home versus the 49ers, who actually just got beat 41-6 as I'm recording this in the playoffs. So let's put that same beat down on him. And if we make it to the NFC Championship, that's when we'll start watching the simulation. But for now, we're just going to skip past it. And we did beat the 49ers. So now we are in the NFC Championship against the team that won the division, the Green Bay Packers. And we will be taking on either the Bills or the Ravens. If we're able to win this one, let's hop in and watch. Okay, here we go. We're taking on Green Bay for the third time this year, and it's currently 14-7. 17-7 now. Come on, boys. We need to bring it back. Now it is a 3-point game going into halftime. Now we are up 21-17, 21-20. We need to score again, up by 11 points now. This is looking pretty good. We're up by 8. We get a couple stops, and we are headed to the Super Bowl. All right, it is Super Bowl time, and the Bills beat the Ravens 44-7. So they're coming off an absolute blowout. We got to take it to them and win this game. Here we go. All right, it is Super Bowl time. Here we go, taking on the Bills, and we're up by 7 in the middle of the second quarter, and looks like we're going to have a pretty good lead going into halftime, up 21-10. They did get it to 10, but we are still taking it to them. But now they've brought it back within 3, and they've actually taken the lead. Now we're up by 10. It's a very close game. I think we're running the clock out on him, and we win the Super Bowl. Let's go. You'd be surprised how often in these challenge videos where you build a crazy team and they somehow don't win the Super Bowl. So this is pretty exciting because we just got a Super Bowl W. Let's see who's going to be the Super Bowl MVP. And there is the trophy. All of our guys getting their hand on it. A lot of them for the first time in their careers. And the Super Bowl MVP standing up there with Kevin O'Connell is our quarterback, Matthew Stafford. We finally were able to win one of these challenges. But that does it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Check out this video here. I'll see you next time. Peace!